Hey, what's up guys? Steve here. And there was a total of 12 cards included in the 1991 FLEER Provisions insert subset that could be pulled from packs, along with 4 separate white-bordered Provisions that were exclusive to factory sets. Today I'll be covering all 16 cards, including one as an honorable mention towards the end of the video. And kicking things off at number 15 is this Dave Stewart, card number 4. Ungraded, this card sells on eBay for as little as $1. And I was only able to find one prior sell for a PSA 9 that took place back in April of 2022, selling for $20.70. Graded only 17 times, this card is a pop of 7 in a PSA 10 and 6 in a PSA 9. We get our first Hall of Famer at number 14 with this Ryan Sandberg, card number 3. You can pick up an ungraded copy of this card for a couple bucks on eBay. I was only able to find one prior PSA 9 sale for $36 that took place a few months ago in April. With only 3 PSA 10 sales found, the average sale price for a PSA 10 comes in at $59.34. And the record sale of this card comes back in November of 2021. Selling for $61. Graded 51 times by PSA, this card is a pop of 38 in a PSA 10, compared to only 9 in a PSA 9. Up next at number 13 is this Barry Bonds, card number 1. This card holds decent value ungraded, as most of the prior sales on eBay range between $3 and $10. The average sale price of a PSA 9 is $60.89, compared to the last PSA 10 that sold for $81 at an auction back in November of last year. And the record sale of this card comes back in March of 2021, selling for $108.50. Graded 78 times, this card is a pop of 42 in a PSA 10 and 22 in a PSA 9. We get our first true Provisions insert at number 12 with this Ruben Sierra, card number 3. You can pick up an ungraded copy of this card on eBay for a couple bucks. With no prior PSA 9 sales found, the last PSA 10 sold for $69 in May of last year. And the record sale of this card comes back in February of 2020, selling for $179.39. Graded 53 times by PSA, this card is a pop of only 7 in a PSA 10, compared to 30 in a PSA 9. Up next at number 11 is this Dwight Gooden, card number 7. Raw sales on eBay range between $1 and $3. The last PSA 9 of this card sold for $41 back in September of last year. And with only one PSA 10 sale found, the record sale comes back in September of 2019, selling for $240. Graded 37 times, this card is a pop of only 7 in a PSA 10, compared to 16 in a PSA 9 and 13 in a PSA 8. Kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this Will Clark, card number 2. Most of the ungraded sales on eBay I was finding range between $1 and $3. The average sale price of a PSA 9 comes in at $45.84. And with another low PSA 10 population report, the record sale of this card comes back in September of 2019, selling for $240. Graded 45 times by PSA, this Will Clark is a pop of only 5 in a PSA 10, compared to 20 in a PSA 9 and 18 in a PSA 8. Up next at number 9 is this Roger Clemens, card number 9. Taking a look at raw sales on eBay, The average sale price of a PSA 9 is $47.76, compared to the last PSA 10 that sold for $157.50 back in November of 2021. And the record sale of this card also comes back in September of 2019 as a best offer accepted for $240. Graded 46 times, this Roger Clemens is a pop of 11 in a PSA 10, 17 in a PSA 9, and 13 in a PSA 8. Coming in at number 8 is this Eric Davis, card number 10. An ungraded copy of this card will set you back between $2 and $3 on eBay. The average sale price of a PSA 9 comes in at $37.36, and the record sale of this card comes back in September of 2019, also selling for $240 even. Graded 31 times, this card is a pop of only 4 in a PSA 10, compared to 13 in a PSA 9 and 11 in a PSA 8. Up next at number 7 is this Mike Greenwell, card number 8. You can pick up an ungraded copy of this card for as little as $1 on eBay. With only 2 PSA 9 sales since 2021, the average sale price of a PSA 9 comes in at $35.50. And with not many recent PSA 10 sales, the record sale of this card comes back in November of 2021, selling for $304 even. Graded 22 times by PSA, this card is a pop of 5 in a PSA 10, 11 in a PSA 9, and 6 in a PSA 8. Coming in at number 6 is this Kirby Puckett, card number 1. This is another card you could pick up on eBay for around $1. The last PSA 9 sold for $31 back in July of last year, and prior to the record sale, the last PSA 10 sold for $250 back in 2019. And the record sale of this card comes back in November of last year, selling for $310.88. Graded 70 times, this card is a pop of only 6 in a PSA 10, compared to 28 in a PSA 9 and 27 in a PSA 8. Kicking off the top 5 of today's list is this Mark McGwire, card number 4. An ungraded copy of this card will set you back a couple bucks on eBay. The last PSA 9 sold for $31 back in July of last year, and prior to the record sale, the last PSA 10 sold for $63 back in January of 2020. And the record sale of this card comes back in May of 2021, selling for $330 even. Graded 110 times by PSA, this Mark McGwire is a pop of only 9 in a PSA 10, compared to 39 in a PSA 9 and even 46 in a PSA 8. Up next at number 4 is this Ricky Henderson, card number 2. Taking a look at raw sales on eBay, I was unable to find any prior sales of this card in a PSA 9. And prior to the record sale, the last PSA 10 sold for $150 as a buy it now back in April of 2021. And the record sale of this card comes back in March of this year, selling for $529. Graded 67 times, this card is a pop of 46 in a PSA 10 compared to only 8 in a PSA 9. Donnie Baseball makes today's list at number 3 with this Don Mattingly, card number 11. The raw sales on eBay I was finding range between $1 and $3. The average sale price of a PSA 9 is $39.64, compared to the last PSA 10 that sold for $560 back in April of this year. And the record sale of this card comes back in August of 2021, selling for just short of $700. Graded 64 times, this card is a pop of only 9 in a PSA 10, compared to 33 in a PSA 9 and 15 in a PSA 8. Just missing the top spot on today's list is this Bo Jackson, card number 5. You can pick up an ungraded copy of this card for between $2 and $4 on eBay. The average sale price of a PSA 9 comes in at $95.33. And prior to the record sale, the last PSA 10 sold for $500 as a buy it now in February of 2021. And the record sale of this card comes back in May of 2021, selling for $1,060. Graded 80 times, this bow is a pop of only 9 in a PSA 10, compared to 34 in a PSA 9 and even 32 in a PSA 8. And for our one honorable mention, we get this Daryl Strawberry, card number 12. Raw sales on eBay range between $1 and $3. The average sale price of a PSA 9 is $47.33. And with no prior PSA 10 sales, when we get to the population report, you'll see why I believe this card could easily break the top 5 of today's list. And the record sale of this card comes in a PSA 9 back in April of this year, selling for $62 even. Graded 54 times, this card is a pop of only 1 in a PSA 10, compared to 28 in a PSA 9 and 20 in a PSA 8. While I simply rank these lists by the highest sell found, I'm interested to hear your guys' feedback in the comment section. Where do you think this Daryl Strawberry would rank on this list if a PSA 10 ever hit the open market? And topping off today's list for the 15 highest selling Provisions baseball cards from 1991 is this Jose Canseco, card number 6. Another low pop report, as this Canseco has been graded 80 times and is a pop of only 5 in a PSA 10, compared to 38 in a PSA 9 and 26 in a PSA 8. Taking a look at raw sale prices, the average sale price of a PSA 9 comes in at $83.47, and prior to the record sale, the last PSA 10 sold for $240 back in 2019. And the record sale of this card comes back in November of 2021, selling for $1,200 even. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.